Hey guys, today we're taking a look at my Synchron deck. Now Synchrons are an archetype that's, obviously all focused on synchro summoning. I guess I would compare them kind of like to Lavalos in the fact that their main focus is to, swarm and bring out synchros. But they also do it in a little bit of a different way. They swarm out these low levels and they can make a lot of additional plays to bring out various types of synchros. I'm still very new to this archetype, so I'm messing with this deck, experimenting, trying a lot of different things out. But I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I really think it has a lot of potential, so you guys can let me know. But for the cards, we're going to have 3 Junk Synchron, just obviously really good, giving you quick swarming just very easily. Then Quillbolt Hedgehog, obviously giving you more special summoning when you have these tuners up, and you have a lot of tuners. Card Trooper, giving you graveyard power, very, very nice, because of all the graveyard stuff you're doing, just allowing you to make those plays. And then Quickdraw Synchron, another really good card, just obviously that you can special summon him and then start swarming, and it just can be very, very nice that you can bring out those synchro monsters quite easily. And then 2 Doppel Warrior, just nice that you could special summon him and he'll be able to generate tokens to do even more plays, which just leads to how powerful the deck can be. And then 2 Level Eaters, just very nice that you can again, keep swarming, keep bringing out those plays to do additional types of synchros based on, what you have on the field. And then 2 Synchron Explorer, again, just giving you more special summon power. That's going to be the continual theme here. And 2 Junk Forwards, again, just a nice special summon card that gives you additional plays. You can run him, you can run other cards that can special summon as well. And then 2 Effect Veiler, obviously helping you deal with effects because we're not really running back row. But still, again, it's a tuner, so it again gives you access to additional plays. And then 1 Gorz without back row, very nice to have. 1 Blackluster Soldier, just because we have Effect Veiler and a decent amount of dark. And then 1 Genex Ally Birdman, again, an additional tuner that helps you make more plays. And then Spore and Dandylion, both helping you out. Dandylion help kind of like Doppel Warrior, but also Spore combining with Dandylion to make even more of an engine to have even more special summoning going on. And 1 Unknown Synchron, just giving you another additional play with a level 1 monster, which is very useful. And now for the spells, we have 3 tuning, pretty much searching out your entire deck for whatever Synchrons you need. 3 MST, obviously dealing with back row is pretty important. 3 Upstart Goblin, just thinning the deck a bit because we don't want to run something like Pot of Duality, although you can. I just like having Upstart Goblin to make those plays. 1 Mind Control, obviously in this deck you can make use of pretty much anything your opponent has. Reinforcement of the Army, searching out the warriors like Junk Synchron and Doppel Warrior. Dark Hole, Allure of Darkness, giving you some draw power. 1 for 1, obviously we do have a few different level 1s that have a few different things that they can do for us, so very nice to have this. And 1 Foolish Burial with graveyard stuff, makes a lot of sense. So now for the extra deck, obviously you're going to have a huge variety of levels and a lot of different things we'll be doing. So Formula Synchron, obviously very good. Miss Bird, very helpful. Armory Arm, obviously probably the best 4-star. For the 5-stars, we're going to have a lot of them because they're the most common ones you'll get out. So Junk Warrior, Drill Warrior can be very useful. Catastor, Hyper Librarian, obviously can give you insane draw power in this deck. HTS, obviously just a nice 6-star. I'm only running 1 6-star. I'm kind of still debating that. I might want to put in more 6-stars just because of some of the variation on levels we have. So it's up to you guys if you want to run that or not. And then Black Rose, obviously just a great card overall. Junk Berserker can be very nice to have. Road Warrior, very, very nice, allowing you to keep swarming things as long as he stays out. And 3000 attack, very nice. Scrap Dragon, very useful, especially with the amount of swarming that we're going to be able to do and bringing back from the graveyard. We can make use of his effect pretty nicely. And then Stardust Dragon, and then, his various forms, Shooting Star and Quasar. Not that hard to get out in this type of deck because we have that great swarming. Our 5-star ability is really nice, so getting a Quasar won't be too much to try to ask for. So I'm not going to get, too specific into all the plays. There's a lot of different things you could do with the tokens and the synchros, but I will just, recommend you guys kind of experiment around and kind of play around and see all the different things you could do with this deck because I think that's more of the fun with it. You'll start to see the plays, as you go along, and I'm still learning and I'm still getting used to all the plays that that this deck is capable of. So now for the side deck, if you haven't seen a video of mine before, when I have a side deck in my videos, these are just kind of recommended cards that I want you guys to think about when you're building your own Synchron deck. These aren't cards that are meant to be sided for matches and stuff like that, so don't try to think of it that way. Again, these are just cards I want to recommend for you guys. So you can run this with Lightsworns, and then you can help fuel the Chaos Engine, fuel the Graveyard. So that's another way to run this deck if you want. You can run with Chaos Sorcerer. You'll have, other plays and other synchros you'll have access to. You can run like Dragon Knight, and then you can run, Miracle Synchro Fusion. You can do additional plays with that, so that can be very powerful because we do have some Dragon type Synchros and we do have some Warriors, so this will, run fine with that if you want to try that. We're not running any XYZs, but you can run them. You can run 5-star XYZs, 3-star XYZs, it's things like that. This deck is just so synchro focused that we don't really have room for XYZs, but if you want to run them, that's up to you. As I was saying before, I'm thinking about running other 6-stars, so ones that I might run are like Junk Gardener and Turbo Warrior, things like that can be useful. You could also run some of the other higher level synchros depending on what levels you have access to, like Star Eater and Mistworm and things like that. Again, if you're running Lightsworns, might as well run like Charge of the Light Brigade, things like that. Forbidden Lance, another card, can be useful to protect your synchro monsters. Barrow from a different dimension, obviously recycling the banished stuff from all the things you're doing. Obviously, we're not running back row, but if we were, I would just say to run like Call the Haunted or Royal Decree or Trap Stun, just a few things that'll help with this deck. But this deck doesn't want to rely much on back row, just not how the deck works. But that's my Synchron deck. Again, having tons of fun with it. Just crazy plays that it can do. Very annoying for your opponent to see how much you can do in just one turn. So crazy to see what you can get out. And additionally, the draw power that you can get from the things that you're trying to do. But if you guys have your own Synchron deck, if you guys have any advice for me, you can post below in the comments. You can talk about what cards you use, make suggestions, things like that. I'm sure there's some cards I didn't think about that could be really good for this deck. So let me know. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.